Hi YouTube friends! Thank you so much for tuning in. I recently recorded a Jewel Mint giveaway and Sigma makeup brush giveaway, but something's going on with it and I felt really bad and the lighting was really bad with the video, but I want to make a video. So I found this tag video going on. It's the 13 questions tag. It seemed like a lot of fun, so I wanted to take part. So the first question is, what do I order at Starbucks? I love to order so many things, but lately I've been really addicted to the white chocolate sauce, and I really like ordering an iced white chocolate mocha. It's so delicious. I actually am so obsessed with the white chocolate sauce that I went to Starbucks and I asked them if they sell the sauce separately or in like a gallon container, and they said no. So I went on Google and I Googled it up and I found exactly what they use in a forum. And they said that they use the Fontana one, and so I make my own at home and it tastes kind of sort of similar to it. I don't have an espresso machine, so it doesn't taste identical to it, but almost slightly close to it. And I'm so crazy. I found this at the Rachel Ray store. Rachel Ray is a chef and she has her own website, and she had it on her site, and she had this big giant one with a pump. So I've had this for months upon months, nearly I think 5 months now, and I still haven't gone through it, but I'm addicted. I also am addicted to their green tea fraps, and they're pretty much their regular Zen green tea, and I also love their caramel frappuccinos, their mocha frappuccinos. Anything blended is so delicious. Okay, so number 2. What is one thing in my closet I can't live without? I think that a good pair of jeans are so versatile. I think I would pick that. I love jeans, and I love really comfortable jeans. When I was a preschool teacher, all I ever did wear were jeans because, and I wore really baggy ones, not like cute ones or like ones that you would go out with. I would wear like the baggy ones that were really loose around the waist so that I could bend over and pick up the kids. And it's so hard because I like the way they feel and how comfortable they are so much that I prefer wearing jeans like that now. But for spring and summer, I really like dresses. I'm a dress type of girl, and if I could, if the weather was nice enough, I would love to wear a dress every day. Number 3. What is one thing most people probably don't know about me? That's a very hard question because I talk about a lot of things in my life. I know that a lot of you know that I'm a cat person, but I don't think you know how obsessed I am with cats. I read books about it, about cats and their behavior. I just want to be a really good parent. I'm not a mother of children yet, and I consider my cats my children, and so I want to take care of them the best I can. And I guess that's one thing about me you don't know, is that I'm a little too obsessed with my cats. Or maybe you already do know that. I actually adopted a new little guy. His name is Bobby, and I really want to show you him. He's actually in his bed right now, or it was actually Charlie's bed, but Bobby took it over. So pretty much for number 3, the one thing people don't know about me is that I love my cats so much. And if I had all the money in the world, I would probably save every single one of them if I could. I really, I already have 3 and I want to adopt more. It's just so heartbreaking when you see them and you know they need a home. And I'm so excited because I adopted my 3rd kitty. His name is Bobby, and he's so cute. So I'm going to just go ahead and show you who Bobby is. So that's my Bobby. He's such a handsome boy. Isn't he? He's so cute. I wish you could see how chubby he is, but he's on that little bed. And then Sunrise sometimes sleeps up here, and they scratch this part really. Number 4, what's one food you can't live without? I really love fruit, so that's probably my answer. And I also like vegetables. Number 5, what's one thing you want to do before you die? Wow, that's an intense question. I know for a fact that I want to be a mother, so hopefully before I pass away I will be a mother, and hopefully I'll be able to be a grandmother as well and see my grandchildren grow up. And I hope to just have a wonderful life, and that's one thing I want to do before I die, is to be a mother. And I really hope that I can be in a couple of years when Justin, my fiance, and I are ready, but at the moment we really aren't. But in the meantime, I love taking care of children, and I love my I love my job and I love what I do because I get to see kids and I love that. I love working with young children, like pre-K age children, because they're so young and they're full of love, and I can just act so silly around them, and I already am, and they love me just the way I am, and adults kind of think I'm weird. So I went on a tangent, but that's pretty much my answer. Number 6 is, what quote or phrase do you live your life by? I really like this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. It says, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment, or something in those lines. I like it so much because growing up, I was always different. I always felt that I was different. I always felt like I never belonged. And that quote reminds me that to be myself is the greatest accomplishment, and that I don't need to fit in and I don't need to be like anyone else. And so that's why I live by that quote, or not really, like not intensely, but it's just a great quote to remember, because I feel like in life I never really belonged, and so I need something to remind me that it's okay, you know? Number 7, what's one thing you like and one thing you dislike about the YouTube community? One thing I definitely like about the YouTube community is that it's given so many people opportunities in life. YouTube is a hobby for me, so I am not given so many opportunities, but I love that it can, change lives. I love the friendship that I make on YouTube. I love so many things about YouTube. I love that it takes over TV. It's my entertainment. I prefer to watch my favorite YouTube girls or guys, and I think that Shane Dawson is hilarious. I watch him all the time, and I prefer watching him over the comedy shows. I just love everything about YouTube. But what I dislike about YouTube is that there's just so much hate going on, so much negativity, that there's racism, people leave you racist comments. There's just so many bad things. It's because those people are hiding behind a computer. Those people would never say that in your face. They wouldn't go, "You're an ugly chink," or something like that. They would never say that to you in person. They can say the meanest things in the world behind a computer, but they will never say it to your face. So that's one thing I dislike, and it used to really get to me. I used to write back and be like, "You know what, your comment was really hurtful," but now I just let it go. I mean, I have to grow up. Number 8, what's your most played song on iTunes? I would say maybe Michael Bublé, Jason Mraz, John Mayer. I just like that kind of music. I like Jack Johnson. I like and I like Glee, but I don't really play it on iTunes. I just watch it on TV. But I think they're so talented. Number 9, what style would you define yourself as having? I think that I really don't have a sense of style. I'm kind of boring. I dress like a preschool teacher. I wear really comfortable clothes, and maybe it's because I have been for many years. I like to wear dresses, so maybe my style is simple, comfortable, girly, very feminine. I like to wear lots of pinks and ruffles and florals, and I also consider myself a little bohemian because I'm in love with all things related to like the bohemian look. I also like the 50s dresses, the 50s style dresses. I really like that. And my favorite clothing sites, if that kind of defines like clothing style, I really like Free People, but I can't afford a lot of it. I love Karmaloop. I found this new website. It's called shopruche.com. I haven't bought anything on that website, but it's so similar to Free People that I want to buy everything on that site. So that pretty much explains my style. And I like ModCloth too, but I haven't bought anything yet, but everything on that website looks amazing. Number 10. What's your favorite number? My favorite number is the number 7, and it's because, not because it was my birthday or anything. That's not that. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lucky number, and August 7th is when my fiance and I are getting married this summer, and so it just really means a lot to me, you know? Are two of your hobbies? My hobby, I love YouTube. YouTube is a hobby. It's a really fun hobby. I also like to cook and I love to bake. Those are pretty much my hobbies. I really love being a homemaker. I really like that kind of stuff, so I consider that a hobby. Number 12, what are your 2 pet peeves? One of my pet peeves is when it really hurts and it's really sad when I see people beat themselves up when they're just so wonderful as is. You know, like when people say like, oh, I suck at this, even though they really don't. That's really, you're wonderful and you know you are, and so don't beat yourself up. And I do that to myself too, and so it's a pet peeve when we're so self-deprecating. We just should just really learn to love ourselves, but it's really hard, so I find that a pet peeve. Okay, so let's see, another pet peeve. I don't like it when people are unsanitary. Sometimes when I'm in a public restroom and I see people walking without washing their hands, I find that extremely disgusting. It's like, why aren't you washing your hands? Didn't your mom teach you? Or didn't you go to school and didn't you learn that germs are no good? You know, I think people should be washing their hands. That's like a huge, it's not a pet peeve, I would say, but I really like, you know, when I walk out of a public restroom and I see Justin, I'm like, honey, did you know that lady didn't wash her hands? Who does? And it's usually, I don't want to like, it's usually people who are much older than me, or like, I don't understand. Why didn't you learn to wash your hands when you were younger? Okay, I'm gonna get over that now. Number 13, what is your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure is watching too many YouTube videos. Twitter has been a new one. I was so addicted to Twitter that I actually decided to remove it from my phone, and since then I haven't been on Twitter as often, but I was on it all the time. Every time I got a new mention or new tweets, I would read it. I don't know, it's because I was so new to it and I loved knowing what my friends were doing. It was just so much fun. But that definitely was. And another one is it is definitely dessert. I love all sorts of desserts. I recently learned how to make caramel popcorn, and ever since I have gained so much weight eating that, honestly, because all caramel popcorn is made of is sticks of butter and sugar and popcorn. Oh, I just love it. And I really love ice cream. I love you know, Starbucks. I really love boba. I like the green tea boba. So that pretty much concludes the tag game. This is so much fun. I haven't done this in a while. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all a beautiful day. Bye.